sad.
Black population.
Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11, yet they were accused of it. Saddam and all this. It's all stupid.
Military industry got it popping and locking, looking for a way to justify the war that was done. And as a matter of fact, now that I think back, without 9/11, you couldn't have a war in Iraq or a defense budget, a world conquest proportion, kill freedom of speech, and revoke the right to abortion.
Their tactics are to kill, to get terrorized, and we're doing the same thing. We're terrorizing and killing them. What's the difference? How many more people are going to die for a lie that the administration has put up to the people? We cut and run in Vietnam, and that's what we should do now. Not try to bully the world and run the world with this fascist, this dictator that we have that wants to be a god, Bush. He has no business running the country. He's an idiot, and I'm tired of him.
I figured I could either sit at home and yell at the TV about what's going on, or I could go out there and try and make a difference and make a stand. That's why I'm out here.
I have had enough of the lies. I have had enough of the torture. I have had enough of the illegitimate war in Iraq. A lot of people ask me, well, why would Bush declare war on Iraq? The simple reason is oil and money.
Yes.
I came out because I'm tired of being silent, and I believe that if you really are patriotic, you have to stand up when you think that your country is taking a completely wrong direction. And I'm firmly convinced that this is probably the most unhealthy, most incompetent, most destructive regime we've ever had in office.
They're all chicken shits, ordering people to death. And then when all this torture comes out, that's it. There's just nothing worse than torturing a person. And for what?
What if religious people from every denomination insisted that their congregation must go on record against the torture, the secret detention, the extraordinary rendition, and insisted that Bush step down? So we got to move from here. We got to build this. We got to unite around a broader movement to carry this out. This is only a first step, folks. Let's get this going.
I love and value and respect myself. And because I love myself, I will not allow certain unbeneficial circumstances to exist in my world. There is no way anyone can do anything to us unless we willingly let them. We do have a choice, even if that choice is death. Generally speaking, when you stand up to a bully, you quickly find out that the bully has no real backbone.
I'm so proud of all of you for being out here, because it takes courage to be out here. We're outraged. And I think that if we were not here, then I think that the people of this community should be very, very worried, very, very scared, because if we're not here, that means that they're stopping us by means which aren't legal. But you know what? What the sister said earlier was that it's up to us. And you know what? They can't control us, and we're not going to take it anymore.
You are all patriots. Yes. Just for being here. And when you talk to somebody, you're likely to get more to agree with you than will disagree with you. So talk to them. Don't be afraid of being called a non-patriot by small thinkers. Patriotism is being free, voicing your concern, talking to people, and making a difference.
37 years and 10 days ago, Americans stood together, 2 million strong, against the war in Vietnam. Nixon sat in the Situation Room and made U-2s fly over the major cities to count how many people were there. You guys need to remember this, because that was the beginning of the end for the war in Vietnam. And if we keep this up and we keep our voices strong and united, then we can end this war too.
When there was such a thing as the promotion of peace and love, I believe that could exist. And I know it's going to be challenging and hard to do every single day of your life. But do it in any way that you can. Project love and peace in your own home, because it starts with you.
People from like my generation, people my age, we're educated in what's going on. And, you know, for a long time we lost that. For a long time we lost that knowledge, or the sense of knowing what's going on in our world. And I'm really glad that we actually care now, and we're out here and we're showing that, you know, we're not just a waste generation. We're not gone, and we're not bad people.
Thank you all for being out here today. We have made this a historic day here in Bakersfield, and we are adding our numbers to demonstrations in 234 cities throughout the world. We are not going to stop. We demand that Bush steps down. We're standing up, and we aren't going to stand down until Bush is out of there and he takes his whole program with him. We need to upset this whole regime. History is full of examples of people who had right on their side and fought against tremendous odds and were victorious. And it is also full of examples of people who passively, hoping to wait it out, only got swallowed up by a horror beyond what they ever imagined. So this is the real lesson. The future is unwritten. Which one we get is up to us.